West Bengal. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Bharat Chamber of Commerce, I extend a very warm welcome to all distinguished guests, members of the Chamber, representatives of trade and industry associations, members of the press and friends present here today. Today's felicitation ceremony is indeed a special occasion as we gather to honor SHRI SAMIK BHATTACHARYA, Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha and State President, Bharatiya Janata Party, West Bengal. Today's felicitation ceremony will be commenced with the national song, Vande Mataram. I would request everyone to kindly rise for the national song. You may kindly be seated now. Ladies and gentlemen, this gathering reflects the Chamber's long-standing commitment to constructive dialogue between industry, policymakers, and society. Having completed more than 12 and a half decades of service, Bharat Chamber of Commerce continues its historic journey, and such interactions become all the more meaningful in shaping the future of Bengal's trade, commerce, and industry. I may now request President of the Chamber, Shri Naresh Pachesia, to welcome our guest in chief, Shri SAMIK Bhattacharya, with a bouquet of flowers and the Uttoryo. Thank you, sir. I wish to now invite President Shri Pachesia to deliver his welcome address and commence today's program.
Distinguished Guest-in-Chief, Shri SAMIK Bhattacharya ji, Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha and State President, BJP, West Bengal. My colleagues on the dais, distinguished guests, members of the Chamber, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to this session to felicitate Shri SAMIK Bhattacharya, Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, and the State President of the Bharatiya Janata Party in West Bengal, to be followed by his special address. On behalf of all of us at Bharat Chamber of Commerce, it is my honor and pleasure in according a very warm and hearty welcome to you, SAMIK Babu. Friends, in Indian political circles, Shri SAMIK Bhattacharya has become well known for bringing to public life the articulation of a scholarly natural mind with humility, and that too within a short span of time. Educated in Kolkata with a bachelor's degree from Surendranath College, he has carried into politics a clear mind, made measured political observations with satires, and demonstrated his ability to explain complex public issues in simple language. That is what the people at the grassroots understand. From being a party worker, Samik Babu rose to become BJP's first ever member of the West Bengal Legislative Assembly before being nominated to the Rajya Sabha. He has also served in the parliamentary responsibilities, including the Standing Committee on Home Affairs. He, however, continues to remain humble and still consider himself as a party worker. His sense of humor is one of his most enduring qualities. It is never harsh or dismissive. It lightens serious discussions, disarms tension, and gives his public interventions a distinctly human touch. Samik Babu remains a Bhadralok politician in the true sense of the term. Samik Babu has remarkably made the slogans for campaigning such as Baste Chai BJP Tai, Paltano Darkar Chai BJP Sarkar very popular and has sought to convert political disappointments into a call for change, stability, and governance. Sir, it is indeed a great privilege for us to felicitate you, and I personally thank you for sparing some of your valuable time to be with us this morning. We are delighted to inform you, sir, that our chamber is now celebrating its 125th anniversary, and our celebrations was launched in the gracious presence of Shri Om Birla, Honorable Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee holds a special place in the chamber's history. He inaugurated the chamber's Platinum Jubilee in 1977 as the Honorable Minister of External Affairs, Government of India, and later inaugurated the centenary celebrations of the chamber in 2000 as the Honorable Prime Minister of India. 10 years ago, our premises Bharat Chambers was inaugurated in the gracious presence of then President of India, Shri Pranab Mukherjee. Over the years, Chief Ministers of West Bengal, known as Bhadraloks, including Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy, Shri P.C. Sen, Shri Ajoy Kumar Mukherjee, Shri Siddharth Shankar Rai, Shri Jyoti Basu, and Shri Buddhadev Bhattacharya have all personally blessed various memorable proceedings of our chamber. The only exception being the immediate past Chief Minister of our state, despite we having approached her many times by my predecessors and myself. Her outlook towards our chamber was perhaps not positive, in spite of our wholehearted support to the state government during the pandemic and disasters caused by cyclones. We have always actively participated in all the programs of the state government, and at the same time, we have been left helpless with regard to policy support for industrial development and growth. Therefore, we have looked for guidance from the Government of India for the growth of trade and industry in the state. I am delighted to inform you, sir, that our chamber is working very closely with the Department of Defense Production, Ministry of Defense, to facilitate production of defense requirements by the MSMEs in our state and all over the country. Recently, we had the privilege to be invited by the Ministry of Defense at the two-day National Defense Industries Conclave at the Manekshaw Center in New Delhi. The Ministry of Food Processing Industries, Government of India, has also partnered with us in organizing the Agro-Food and Beverage Exposition and Conference at Kolkata. Perhaps our success in such efforts with the center could be the reason for earning the dislike of the previous political leadership in our state. This is not merely a criticism of being a victim, but as a constructive advocacy. We wish that West Bengal's historic strengths of dialogue of trade and industry with the government continues to harness the resources of our state, intellect, enterprise, and skilled manpower collectively to once again convert into jobs, investment, and business confidence. Sir, in the context of the current situation in our state, Bharat Chamber of Commerce appreciates your emphasis on rule of law to attract investors back to the state. This approach is particularly relevant because businesses look first for stability, administrative fairness, safety, predictable policy, and freedom from coercive practices. We are now looking forward to work closely with the government of West Bengal. I would request you, sir, as a political leader known for moderation and articulation, to focus on issues where West Bengal needs stronger national attention and the backing of the Honorable Prime Minister and the Union government, which is already taking shape. Samik Babu, in conclusion, I would like to say that you have worked tirelessly in campaigning for your party, maintaining your cool. Now you need to relax and work to make Bengal a leading destination for industry and investment in the country. Yesterday, the Telegraph rightly titled you as Mr. Catalyst. At this felicitation session, I wish you good health and vouch wholehearted support from all of us at Bharat Chamber of Commerce in all your endeavors for the economic revival of the state. The presence of so many young and emerging business leaders to hear you on the Parivartan that we have been all waiting for so many decades speaks for itself. There is so much of excitement in the air, in the state, in the city, and in this hall to listen to your special address, sir. With these words, I now request Dr. N.G. Khetan, Chairman 125th Anniversary Celebrations Committee, to kindly share his observations. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Samik Babu, আমি যদি বেঙ্গলে ভাষণ দিই, বাংলায় কথা বলি, দিল্লিয়ে গেলে হিন্দিয়ে বলি, আজকে এখানে we have lot of consulates present here from different countries, তো আমাকে ইংরেজিও বলতে হবে। But before I start, আপনার কাছে ধন্যবাদ। Our president introduced Samik Da as a member of Rajya Sabha, as a parliamentarian. Let me tell you, at the age of 7, at the age of 8, at the age of 8 in 1971, he joined RSS Shakha. At the age of 17, he joined Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad. The Telegraph said yesterday that he was the first person to be an MLA from the BJP. But when I went through the internet, I found, he will correct me, that he was the second person from BJP to be elected in the year 1999 in the West Bengal Assembly. So he will correct me on that. And the most important and the most interesting, in the year 2016, he lost election in West Bengal. And the TMC government offered him ministership and he declined. That shows the character of this person. We have such a personality before us this afternoon. Sir, this victory is not a victory for all of us. It's a victory for the state of West Bengal. It's a victory for our homeland. It's a homecoming for the BJP. It's a homecoming for our own government, homecoming for the BJP government. Sir, yesterday the Telegraph carried a story. The coordination between Suvendu Da and Samik Da. And they said that how are they going to perform? And it said that Suvendu Da would act like a Sehwag, and Samik Da would be a Sachin Tendulkar, and Suvendu Da will keep on hitting sixers and boundaries, and he will, like Sachin, anchor the inning and make the state of West Bengal more stable and more vibrant. Thank you very much, sir. We all believe that you will do that. Sir, I was asked, everybody wants to hear you. I will be very short and brief. But before I start, I also must thank you, sir, first for eliminating Syndicate Raj. Thank you very much, sir, for eliminating cut money, for dominance, ending dominance of strong persons. Bulldozer, sir, bulldozer. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for doing all this. Sir, the press, the business community wanted me to be short and brief and wanted me to take 4 salient points before you. We will present you a 20-point program, not what Indira Gandhi submitted during emergency, but will be a 20-point program of Bharat Chamber of Commerce in due course. The first says, sir, thank you very much for making a statement of repealing Urban Land Ceiling and Regulation Act 1976. Thanks a lot for the entire business community, sir. Sir, for your information, the Act had 2,20,675 hectares of excess vacant land coming within the purview of the Act. And only 19,000 hectares of land can be taken possession of, and only 0.4% of the land could be used for poor housing. And what was the result of the Urban Land Ceiling Act? It totally curbed the growth and the development of housing industry, created a shortages of land, the prices of the land went up. People used to form 40 companies, 50 companies to get out of the purview of the Urban Land Ceiling Act. Doing business in West Bengal became an impossibility. The act was repealed all over the India. We kept on urging the Chief Minister, the erstwhile Chief Minister, please repeal this act. She was, I don't want to say any further. So the other issue is the West Bengal Land Reforms Act. How do you expect, whenever they used to a business conference and I used to be called, sir, in fact, we are called Bharat Chamber of Commerce, but the erstwhile government used to call us BJP Chamber of Commerce because we used to be very bold in our statements. So let me be very frank with you, sir. You purchase a land in West Bengal for the purpose of industry beyond 23 acres. The government says, very well, you purchase the land and that land will stand vested with us. After that land is vested with us, we will allot you the land under release. Which industry will come here to set up industry here, sir? I purchase the land, then you say that we will vest the land to you without giving you any compensation, and then we will return, we will give you a land on 30 years lease. I will not be able to get any mortgage, I will not be able to get any finance. Sir, there was a provision under the West Bengal Land Reforms Act. That was a section called Section 14Q, and that section was deleted in the year 2003, sir. And that section was that the ceiling was computed in relation to the land holding for each shareholder in the company. Suppose if a company has 100 shareholders, then the ceiling would be calculated in relation to each member of the company. If you had 5 partners, the ceiling would be calculated in relation to the 5 partners of the company. If you had HUF, and if you are 7 members of the HUF, the ceiling would be computed in relation to 7 members of the HUF. I think, sir, it's a time to relook at the Land Reforms Act and bring necessary legislation to that effect, sir. 4Q, if you remember, sir, we will give you a note on that. And, sir, the other thing, the most disturbing thing, you want the industry to run without a running shoe. You want the industry to run barefoot. You gave us an incentive scheme in 1999, and in 2025, you withdrew that incentive scheme, saying that the industry do not need any support, do not need any fiscal support, do not need any financial support without having any industrial policy in the state of West Bengal. And in the objects and clauses, you say that we need this money for the social service, to give money to the mullahs, to give money for the Kanya-SHRI, but we don't want to give any money to the industry. So therefore, with retrospective, From 1999, whatever incentive we have provided you, we are cancelling it and we will not provide to you. Sir, why any industry would come to the West Bengal? Are you giving a right message to the West Bengal? You are giving absolutely a wrong message to the whole of the country. The entire country was condemning this legislation, sir. I will appeal to you to kindly have a look at it and forthwith withdraw this particular legislation. We don't want money, sir, but this provision should not be there. Sir, since I have a lot of points, I want to be brief, but I can only tell you, sir, 2 instances. Sir, I was in a small shop in Geneva, and my battery went wrong, so I went to a small shop. And so suddenly a gentleman came, and he said, "You are from India?" I said, "Sir, I am from India." Then he said, "Where are you from India?" I said, "I am from Kolkata." "Oh, are you from Calcutta?" I said, "Yes." The city which threw away the car factory. In a city like Switzerland, Geneva, which newspaper never get any public, they don't carry any story about India. But this story of car being shunted out, factory shunted out, was percolating all over Europe, and it carried a headline. That was the image which we created. And sir, let me tell you before I leave, just before the election results, I was having an internet conference in New Delhi. I was flying. 3 industrialists were traveling with me. They asked me, "Mr. Khaitan, what do you feel? Who is going to win?" I said, I'm a RSS supporter. I'm a RSS Karyakarta. I feel BJP is going to win. But they were very skeptical, said that the BJP does not win time. We are going to get out of West Bengal, lock, stock and barrel. Sir, you have stopped us from being refugees. Otherwise, you would have been refugees. Thank you very much, that now we can live peacefully in the city of Calcutta. Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Khaitan, for your valuable observations. We shall now proceed with the felicitation ceremony by the presidents and office bearers of various affiliated associations of Bharat Chamber of Commerce, who are present here today to extend their warm felicitations and best wishes to our guest-in-chief, SHRI SAMIK BHATTACHARYA. Bharat Chamber of Commerce today proudly represents a dynamic and diverse network of as many as 44 affiliated associations spanning agriculture, food processing, textiles, capital markets, transport, engineering, metals, plastics, leather, electricals, chemicals, logistics, and emerging industries. Together, these associations embody the collective strength, entrepreneurial spirit, and industrial heritage of Bengal and Eastern India. The Chamber is proud to represent the very face of Bengal's agricultural strength, Banglar Krishi Khetrer Mukh, from seeds to edible oil production and from food grain processing to the state's largest cold storage network. I would now request the following representatives of our esteemed affiliated associations to kindly come forward for the felicitation. From Seedsmen Association of Bengal, Shri Arijit Ghosh, President. Please come up to the dais. From West Bengal Rice Mill Owners Association, Shri Krishna Chandra Shaw, Executive Committee Member. From West Bengal Coal Storage Association, Shri Shubhajit Saha, President, accompanied by former President Shri Potit Pawan De, a distinguished agricultural expert and one of the pioneering edible oil manufacturers associated with the Solvent Extractors Association of India. I would request all of them to kindly come up to the dais. From the West Bengal Rice Mill Owners Association, Shri Krishna Chandra Shaw, Executive Committee Member. West Bengal Coal Storage Association, Shri Shubhajit Saha, President, accompanied by former President Shri Potit Pawan De. Also associated with the Solvent Extractors Association of India. He is one of the most distinguished agricultural expert and one of the pioneering edible oil manufacturers. I would request now, from food grains to the vibrant world of textiles, Bharat Chamber of Commerce takes immense pride in being associated with the Bengal's glorious textile and hosiery sector, including the historic knitting industry of Bengal with a legacy of spanning over 130 years, a matter of pride not only for our chamber but for our state and for the nation. The chamber is proud to also strengthen the cause of Resham Shilpo, the silk, through its association with the Silk and Embroidery Exporters Association of India. I would request the next group of people to kindly come in the group. Shri Vijay Kariwala, Vice President, West Bengal Garment Manufacturers and Dealers Association. Shri Sudesh Agarwal, President, West Bengal Hosiery Association. Shri Sandeep Shah, President, Silk and Embroidery Exporters Association of India. And Shri K.B. Agarwala, immediate past President from the Federation of Hosiery Manufacturers Association of India. Can you all please come to the dais? Shri Sandeep Shah, President, Silk and Embroidery Exporters Association of India. Shri Sudesh Agarwal. Shri Vijay Kariwala. Sir, Shri Sandeep Shah, please, can we have you on stage with your felicitation? Shri Sandeep Shah, please. Sir, come from here. Can we please have Shri Sandeep Shah, President, Silk and Embroidery Exporters Association of India. Shri Vijay Kariwala. We now come to the finance and capital market sector. The Chamber is privileged to have among its affiliated associations the country's oldest stock exchange, the Calcutta Stock Exchange. It is also a matter of immense pride to be associated with ANMI, Eastern India, Eastern Region, as well as the Direct Taxes Professionals Association. I would now invite Srimati Chandrani Dotto, Calcutta Stock Exchange, Shri Sanjay Agarwal, President, Eastern Region, ANMI, and Srimati Manjulata Shukla, President from the Direct Taxes Professionals Association, to kindly come up to the dais for their felicitation. Srimati Manjulata Shukla, ma'am, from here. Please come. Ma'am, chale jaan. Shri Sanjay Agarwal, President, Eastern Region, ANMI. Srimati Manjulata Shukla, President, Direct Taxes Professionals Association. The Chamber is also proud to work closely with other chambers operating across the districts of Bengal, strengthening trade and industry at the grassroots level. Among them, we have today Shri Sandeep Podar, President, Hooghly Chamber of Commerce and Industry, along with Shri S.K. Ganguly, Joint Secretary from Hooghly Chamber of Commerce and Industry. We also have Shri Chandan Roy, Honorary Secretary, Confederation of Purbo and Paschim Mednipur District Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Shri Chandan Roy. Shri Chandan Roy, are you here? अच्छा अच्छा श्री केबी Shri K.B. Agarwala, immediate past president from the Federation of Hosiery Manufacturers Association of India. We now move on to the core industrial associations. We have vital pillars of industry represented through the following chambers affiliated associations. Shri Shashikant Shah, President Eastern India Ball Bearing Merchants Association. Shri R.K. Maheshwari, President East India Metal Association. Shri Vivek Adukia, Chairman, Steel Re-Rolling Mills Association. Shri Pradeep Kumar Mandal, President from the Indian Small Scale Storage, Battery and Component Manufacturers Association. Can we please have you on the dais, sir? Can we please have the dignitaries on the dais? We now invite representatives from the electrical and machinery trade and dealer community. Shri Abhishek Verma, President, Calcutta Electric Dealers Association. Shri Jitendra Sharma, President, the Calcutta Electric Traders Association. Shri Pranab Banerjee from the Eastern India Electric Contractors Association. Shri Amitabh Dasani, President from the Calcutta Machinery Dealers Association. Can we please have you on stage? Thank you. We now move on to the emerging and high growth sectors. Some of the upcoming and rapidly growing sectors representing toys, corrugated packaging and plastic products. May I invite Dr. Akshay Binjrajka, President Bharat Toy Association. Shri Achyut Chandra, former President Eastern India Corrugated Box Manufacturers Association. Shri Amit Agrawal, President Indian Plastics Federation. From the Corrugated Box Manufacturers Association, it's a true reflection of Atmanirbhar Bharat's exclusive clock entirely made of corrugated box. Shri Amit Agrawal, President Indian Plastics Federation. Finally, May I invite representatives from the Transport, Chemicals and Trading Community, Shri Shyam Sundar Agarwal, President, Calcutta Goods Transport Association, Shri C.K. Varadarajan, President, the Dyes and Chemical Merchants Association, and Shri Horihar De, President, Rajakatra Babshai Shomiti. May we please have all the dignitaries on the stage as soon as possible. We need to move on with the program. Plastics. The last two ideas. No, I mean. हाँ हाँ बोला गया जी. It is now our honor and privilege to invite our guest in chief, Shri SAMIK Bhattacharya, to kindly address the gathering.
No, it's not. Honorable President, the distinguished member on the stage, and you the people. I've been little confused. What to say, how to say, what to deliver, and how to deliver. Because I am representing a political party. That party has been voted into power with a thumping majority a few days back. We formed a government with the government of West Bengal. It is not a government of BJP. The government is being run not from the party office, but from the Navanna, under the able leadership of Shubhendu Adhikari, our Honorable Chief Minister. At this point of time, we can give suggestion to the government, but we cannot dictate the terms and conditions, the modus operandi of the government. How the government is being run, that will be decided by our Chief Minister and the Council of Ministers. Most fortunately or unfortunately, we the people of West Bengal, we are not carrying a beggar's bowl right now. We have mountain, we have rivers, we have sea, we have money, we have intellect, we have geographical advantage. We are the gateway of northeastern India. We have 3 international borders. We have borders with 3 states. In spite of that, we are not been able to bring in investment in our state. Why this is happening? I think, Honorable Mr. Your immediate next president, he has defined you most categorically. What is the basic problem? We don't have a comprehensive land policy. The moment Mamata Banerjee came into the power, she said, we are not supposed to acquire a single square feet of land, whether it is public or it is private. That is immaterial. If anyone wants to set up a business in West Bengal, he has to purchase land direct from the farmers. Now, 82% of the cultivated land owned by the small farmers. The entire land is fragmented. It is not possible for any businessman, for any investor to come to West Bengal and knocking every door of farmers. It is not possible unless and until the government doesn't have any comprehensive land policy. We are working on it. One thing I can assure you, it is not a victory of a political party. It is not a victory of somebody who became the chief minister. It is not like that. Mamata Banerjee has been replaced by Shubhendu Adhikari, the game is over. There are so many dreams. Just 3 days before, a person from Southern California, he made me a video call and he's showing they're opening a bottle of champagne and celebrating this victory. But now we are free. Now we are free to invest. There are so many businessmen, they have come to me, and why I have to do? Please go to Shubhendu Adhikari, please go to Navarno, you talk to them. But first of all, I want to congratulate you because of that. Under your leadership, we have won the election. It is not like that. It is a victory of the common people. It is a victory of the democracy. It is the victory of the faith on the democratic system. It is the faith on the total federal structure of this country, which has been outdated by Trinamool Congress for the last 15 years. Everybody is celebrating the victory. But there is an aspiration to now the economic activities will be taking place in West Bengal, and at this crucial point of time, we have to deliver something to you. You are free to do your business. There will be no obstruction. There will be no hindrance. There will be no extortion. We will going to set up for new laws for you, just to protect the business community. It is one and only one objective of this government. So for the land selling policy is concerned, the government is working on it. Within a few months, we will get the result. But again, it is known to you that the entire Minister of Councils have not yet been formed. We have to wait for another few months what the government will deliver. Now the double engine government. Our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, is very much keen to do something extraordinary in West Bengal. He believes in the land of Vivekananda and land of Sri Aurobindo. In this holy soil, something will happen in near future. Most unfortunate thing is that the businessmen, those who are compelled to stand beside Mamata Banerjee on BGBA stage and says that this is the most investment-friendly state, you just go through their balance sheet. In the last 10 years, they have invested their money in the different parts of their country. Now the new destination is Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. Siphon of capital is on. There is the exodus of everything from West Bengal, exodus of skilled labor, exodus of students, exodus of capital, exodus of merit, exodus of industry. 6,300 companies, they have already shifted their head offices from Calcutta to somewhere else. 1,016 companies under liquidation. 79,000 small, medium and big industry. They have been closed during the last 12 years. This is the present scenario. In the year of 2011, when this government came into power, they came into power on the basis of only one slogan, the restoration of democracy. But most unfortunately, one hegemony has been replaced by another hegemony. Everywhere, there is the political intervention. And most unfortunately, in the state of West Bengal, we are living in a political society. We have to change it. And there is no political party who alone can do this. You, the people, you have to participate. You have to bring this society from this political grab of the different political parties. If my memory serves me right, 26th of December, I went to San Diego. So I've been introduced by someone to a person who is holding 73 intellectual property right. He's enjoying that. So he had thrown a very big party. When I had been introduced to him by my friends that he is Mr. Samik Bhattacharya, most certainly he gave up his academic field and became a full-time worker of a political organization. So I have been asked immediately, from which state you belong? I said, West Bengal. That man got angry. From West Bengal? Where you had driven out Tatas from that particular place? How shameful. Yes, we can. We can produce a car on the roads at the cost of $45,000. It is a pride for us. And you, the people you have driven out. I said, try to understand. I'm not from Ceremonial Congress. I'm from opposition. I'm from BJP. Well, so what? You the bloody people, you belong to the same fraternity. Your fraternity is same, you the political activist in the particular state. This is our identity outside the Bengal and outside the country also. When that massacre happened after that Pahalgam fiasco, the 67 MPs in these 9 groups, they went to different parts of the globe. Under what compulsion we had to attack Pakistan? Fortunately, I was one of them. So there was a diaspora meet in London. So I said, जब हमने किसी का छीन कर इमारत नहीं बनाया, हम लोग जो बनाया हमारा शक्ति से बनाया, और आप लोग जो यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं किसी के दया पर नहीं, हिंदुस्तानी जो है अपना मेरिट के लिए है. तो that was a big clap. The very next day, someone, Mr. Lord Ringer, he hosted a lunch for us. And the moment I entered, he said, अरे भैया काल तो आग लगा के चला गया, उसके बाद तो हमको फायर ब्रिगेड बुलाना पड़ा. Now you, Mr. Bhattacharya, you tell me, what is the definition of total breakdown of constitutional machinery? Is the constitution exist in West Bengal? Is the federal structure exist in West Bengal? You tell me. Go and tell your leaders, your prime minister, your home minister, your honorable president that this government should not be continued under any circumstances. So far the Indian constitution is concerned, so it doesn't allow this government to be run. This was the practical situation. Now, it is my prayer to all of you to invest. Unless and until there will be no heavy industry, Bengal will not survive. The government have registered so many names in the list of MSMEs. Some chai wala, fuchka wala, pan wala, even that shops have been registered in the name of MSME. Is it desirable? Is it desirable in a civilized society at any point of time to any business community? I'm not condemning anyone. Every job is precious. The man who is selling pan, man is selling chai in the different ways, he has some morality to say something. Yes, I'm earning my bread and butter of my own. but he cannot be listed in your MSME sector. This is the practical scenario. What is our government is doing? Our government has already started to working on it to bringing a new comprehensive land policy. You have already started thinking land for land policy, which is very much successful in Punjab, Maharashtra, Haryana. Once upon a time, we used to compete with Maharashtra. So right now, the FDI in Maharashtra is 31.6%, and West Bengal it is 0.6%. This is the basic difference of what we are doing right now. During our election campaign, I went to Shingur. A bunch of people, they've come to me and said, wherein we are preparing the imitation jewelry, and we have already ousted the Chinese products from our Calcutta market. And our total turnover is more than 2,500 crore in this Shingur. We want to make a hub, but not getting any support from the present ruling party. We are awaiting for the change. You, the people, you should come and do something for us. You go to Domjur. They are also doing the same thing. But there is no hub. In the year of 2015, I asked Chief Minister within the Parliament, within our assembly, why you are opposing SEZ? Well, there was no answer. Well, yes, we are opposing SEZ. Under any circumstances, we are not bringing any SEZ or not allowing anyone to perform in that particular field. So what is the cause of your objection? There is no answer. We are opposing SEZ, that's enough. This was the attitude of this government. We have to change it under any circumstances. We are sitting on a hotbed of oil in North 24 Parganas. ONGC and Oil India Limited, they have already invested 1,045 crores in the particular field. Their operational area should be 100 square kilometers. After the relentless efforts of the geophysicists, the engineers and the oil field workers, they have discovered that particular oil field in Ashoknagar and in Ranaghat also. Previously it was 5 square kilometers. Right now it is 100 square kilometers. And from the competent authority, they wrote 21 letters to the government of West Bengal, please provide PML, petroleum license lease, just to allow us to operate. Otherwise, we cannot do anything. But there was no answer. I've raised this issue at least 3 times in the parliament, in 0 hour, in calling attention, through my questions. And when I happen to be the independent director of the Oil India Limited, I've raised the issue in our board meeting, but I have been said by my chairman, Mr. Bhattacharya, you are not supposed to raise this issue in our board meeting because as per the Indian government rule is concerned, because we are simply an sleeping partner here. We have already invested 250 crores in this particular project, and when after completion of the project, when the operation will start and the commercially, when it will be viable, we can share our profit only, but you cannot say anything in it. But most unfortunately, the government was not ready to provide PML. Before this budget, our ex-finance minister, Mrs. Bhattacharya, she has announced that right now we are ready to provide the PML, petroleum mining lease to the particular, to Oil India Limited or to ONGC. Nothing happened. Land acquisition is not going on. We are not in a position to carry on with the project unless and until there will be an eviction. We have got huge presence of manganese ores in the different parts of Bankura and Jhargram. Moyle has written 3 times. Apart from the bilateral discussion, they wrote 3 letters to government of West Bengal. Government of West Bengal by that time not responded. We got rare earth mineral in Purulia. The government is ready to auction it. But the participation of the government of West Bengal is very much required. Government of West Bengal is not ready to perform that. 63 railway projects are being stalled in West Bengal because of the land acquisition issue. You, the people, all respected gentlemen are sitting over here. You used to go through that particular way, which is the name of that Chingri Hata. That Chingri Hata. The entire project is lying. The first time we've got the metro rail in the city. What not we have, but in spite of having everything, we are doing nothing because we are not being allowed to do something. Now this new government, on behalf of the government, I cannot say anything. It doesn't allow me or my party culture and ethics to say something about this government, what to do. We can advise. We should run the government through dialogues and discussion, but there should be a difference between the party and the government. Shubhendu Adhikari, under his leadership, the government is working. They are working hard. They are working blatantly just to formulate a new data policy which can bring a new investment in the state. We are living in a global village. We are living in a synthetic age. We cannot shut down all the windows, all the doors. We cannot live isolately. We have to participate. There should be a standardization of product. There should be a level playing field so that we can bring investment from the outside. Investors are ready. They're waiting for the government. They're waiting for the land policy. They're waiting for the new data policy. All the in the semiconductor sector, there are so many persons, they have already contacted us and they are ready to come. But most unfortunate thing is that our time span is too small. On the 4th of May, our Chief Minister, he took oath. 1 month has not yet been completed. You have to wait for another 3 months. Within 100 days, it is my commitment to me and to you. It is my commitment on behalf of our entire party, the business community, the trade and commerce sector. You will do something, you will see something which is changing. Within 100 days, it is our commitment. We will bring new data policy for the new investors. So our North Bengal is concerned, the entire people of North Bengal have been deceived decade after decade by the rulers. And the last 50 years, the entire West Bengal economy has been destroyed by the misrule and misdeed of the last government. Once upon a time, when the Congress, BJP, all the major political parties, they do believe, there was a common slogan: ban on big where small can produce, ban on small where cottage can produce, and ban on multinational where big can produce. This was our common stand. But that days are gone. The world is moving. We have to understand the present socio-economic structure of not only this government, not only this country, but the entire world. There is an unrest. But everybody is being surprised. After the COVID period, there is only sign of ray of light that is India. We are still growing, our economy is still being strengthening, and our GDP is higher than China right now. Everybody is running through a financial crunch. So for the United States of America is concerned, or the entire Europe is concerned, but the West Bengal, but the Indian economy is growing. So we cannot stay outside. We have to work together. There is the federal structure, and now there is a double-engine government. Just 2 days back, I met our Honorable Finance Minister, Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman. She committed that there are so many avenues to enjoy. There are so many fields where we can do something. Money is not a problem for to run the state government. What we have committed about the DAs of the government employees, what we have committed in the social welfare structure, we will do it. From the 1st of June, we will see. But the next thing is that nowadays, you cannot run a country, a state, only by a government, only by a few amount of money from the taxpayers. We have to participate in the different field. We have to provide a level playing field for the investors, for the businessmen, whether it is a public or it is a private, that is totally immaterial. But there should be some economic activities throughout the year and every part of the state. North Bengal has been deprived since so long. Everybody shed tears for the North Bengal. But what is happening in the North Bengal, there is an enormous scope to develop our tourism industry. North Bengal is known for its tea tree, tea, timber and tourism. Our conditions of our tea gardens is too poor. Our farmers, our tea garden workers, they're in starvation. They're suffering from malnutrition. All these things are happening. Our potato farmers, they have been committed suicide. In the last 1.5 months, 11 potato farmers have been committed suicide because of this bloody decision of a certain government. We are not ready to allow potato to go somewhere. There was a ban on embargo. So for the textile engineering, textile sector is concerned, what we did, how the hand weavers in different places, in Nadia, in Bardhaman, in Murshidabad, what is their present scenario? The skilled hand weavers of Srirampur, Hooghly, they have left their field and became the rickshaw pullers just 25 years back. Nobody did anything. It is our present situation. After the Bangladesh fiasco, there is an enormous scope in the hosiery field. Textile is being replaced by the hosieries in every part of the world. But the government did nothing. We have to do something within that. Mr. Purnendu Chakraborty has come to me. He also met our Honorable Chief Minister, and he said that he will able to create at least 20 lakh jobs for the West Bengal youths. We want to set up a yarn factory. His naphtha plant is already activating, but he will going to invest another 5,000 crore in the particular field. He is ready to invest something in AI sector also. One Bengali businessman, so far the Bengali word is concerned, I beg to differ with the different people. I don't believe that the persons who are speaking in Bengali, বাংলায় কথা বলে তারাই বাঙালি, এটা ঠিক নয়। যারা 3-4 পুরুষ ধরে পশ্চিমবঙ্গে আছেন, যারা নিজেদের বাড়িতে ভোজপুরিতে কথা বলেন, রাজস্থানী ভাষায় কথা বলেন, হিন্দিতে কথা বলেন, এই রাজ্যের আর্থসামাজিক উত্তরণের জন্য যাদের যোগদান আছে, যারা এখানে শিক্ষিত হয়েছেন, যারা এখানে বাড়ি তৈরি করেছেন, যারা এখানে ব্যবসা করেছেন, তারাও বাঙালি। পশ্চিমবঙ্গে যারা থাকে, আমরা প্রথমে একজন ভারতীয়, তারপরে একজন বাঙালি। আজকে এই স্লোগান নিয়ে এই সরকার এগিয়ে যাবে। The fishermen, they are also doing well in our state right now. The government is supporting them. The government of India has already invested a few crore rupees for the upgradation and the modernization for the different jute plants. I'm in a jute board. Right now we are producing tea from the jute that is available on your, not available in every shops in the market, but from online you can purchase it and just have a new taste jute tea. We are bringing the different shape of garments and yarns from the jute. We are working on linen. That is also doing in West Bengal. The government of India is ready to participate and ready to contribute, ready to deliver in every sector. We want business. We want business. We want business, and we want further investment, more investment in West Bengal. You the people, only you can make West Bengal. You can able to say, not me, it is you. You have to say the destination Bengal is the only for the Bengalis, only for the people of West Bengal. Otherwise, it is too unfortunate. The Bengalis are known as a পরিযায়ী শ্রমিক produce করার রাজ্য। This is the most unfortunate state of affair. We have to bring our state from that point of view. And thanking all of you. I'm here. I'm again sorry to say I'm not the government. I'm representing for my party. But being a member of Rajya Sabha, I can only say to you, if you have suggestion, you have some questions, if you bring some question, not for the West Bengal government and not for the present situation, you can ask question to the central government also. From every sector, if you want to communicate to the central government, I am the bridge. You come to me, I will convey your message to our Honorable Finance Minister. Our Finance Minister is very keen to establish a textile hub in West Bengal, in Hoshieri. She is earnestly ready to do something in the tea sectors. Tea industry is not only sick. So far our international competition is there. To Sri Lanka is going ahead. But our Darjeeling tea, our Assam tea, our Duos tea, we are not in that particular position. We have to elevate ourselves from that level, from where we can compete. So nothing more to say. Again, I'm saying I'm representing my party, and West Bengal government is there. There is a government which is not being run by the party's dictation. Our Chief Minister knows what is our commitment, what is our commitment in our manifesto, what we have said in front of the business people, to the man, those who are involved in trade and commerce, the entire industry, those who can change the socio-economic structure of the state, those who can bring out, pull out the state from this state of poverty, those who can throw out the beggar's bowl from the Bengalis' hand. You, the people, you can do it. Thank you. Bande Mataram.
Thank you, SHRI Bhattacharya, for your inspiring address. Your words have truly resonated with the industry fraternity gathered here today and have provided valuable perspectives on Bengal's future growth and development. Now, on behalf of our chamber, we would like to present mementos to our guest-in-chief. May I first invite President of the Chamber, Shri Naresh Pachesia, to kindly present the Silver Krishna to our guest in chief. May I now request Dr. N.G. Khaitan, immediate past president and chairman of the 125th Anniversary Celebrations Committee, to present an exclusive bouquet of sacred lotuses, the national flower of India. I would request Dr. Khaitan to also present the pen stand and a pen. We know that SHRI Bhattacharya is extremely fond of pens, so kindly present the pen stand along with the pen to SHRI Bhattacharya. May I request Shri Ramesh Agarwal, Senior Vice President of the Chamber, to present the metal, the silver pradeep, the metal pradeep, to Shri SAMIK Bhattacharya, our guest in chief for today. Thank you, sir. To conclude the
Before the conclusion, I would like to say a few words. This felicitation is going on, but only and only approach is that मेरे मन की गंगा और तेरे मन की जमुना, बोल राधा बोल संगम, होगा कि नहीं। आपको आना पड़ेगा, आपको इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा, रहना पड़ेगा, और इस जगह से फ्लाइट ऑफ कैपिटल को बंद करना पड़ेगा। सरकार आपका साथ है, हमारा पार्टी आपका साथ है। किसी भी जगह कोई भी बिजनेसमैन के ऊपर, किसी भी कारखाना के गेट का ऊपर अगर कोई सज्जन पहुंच जाए और भारतीय जनता पार्टी का झंडा लेकर पैसा मांगे, तो एक बार इन्फॉर्म कर दीजिए, उसका जगह जेल है, उसका जगह पुलिस स्टेशन का लॉकअप है। हम ये कट मनी और सिंडिकेट का राज खत्म है। अभी जो लोग करेगा अपने बलबूते से करेगा। बांग्ला में एक तो कहावत है, खाटो खाओ, मेहनत करो, अपना रोटी तोड़ो, ये छोड़कर दूसरा कोई जगह नहीं है। इस सिंडिकेट राज से अभी पश्चिम बंगाल मुक्त है, पूरा मुक्त है ये हम नहीं कह सकते। I could not eradicate everything, but I can and I will do it. बहुत लोग जा रहे हैं अभी बीजेपी का 4 घंटा में बीजेपी हो गया, हम लोग क्या करें भाई साहब, बोलिए। आपका कोई फैक्ट्री में भी सुबह हमको एक फोन मिला, वो भी इधर हमारा ही बड़े भाई है, ये यहाँ आज वो भी प्रेजेंट है। वो सोच रहे हैं कि कल उसका पास जाने वाला है कोई, तो हम अभी पार्टी ऑफिस में जाकर उसका व्यवस्था कर रहे हैं। उसका जगह जेल है, और नहीं तो जहाँ वो गेट, कंपनी का गेट से बहुत दूर है। बहुत सारा कंपनी इससे परेशान है, ये किसी को नहीं छोड़ रहे हैं। समाज को ऐसा बना दिया, मल्टीनेशनल्स को लेकर छोटे छोटे कंपनी के ऊपर हाथ लगा दिया। अभी तो इसी मंच पे तो बोलना उचित नहीं है, लेकिन स्थिति ऐसा है। और बहुत लोग 4 घंटा में भगवा गुलाल लगा लिया, हाथ में बीजेपी का झंडा उठा लिया और कारखाना के दरवाजे में पहुंच गया। तो इसको चिन्हित करने का काम सिर्फ हमारा नहीं है, आपका भी है। जो पैसा मांगेगा मान लीजिएगा, जो यूनियन करेगा आपका कंपनी में जाकर, हम आपको बोलकर जाते हैं। भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कोई ट्रेड यूनियन नहीं है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कोई ट्रेड यूनियन नहीं है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी का नाम पर कोई सिंडिकेट नहीं है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कोई स्टूडेंट यूनियन नहीं है। जो आपका दरवाजे पर जाएगा आप सीधा एकदम नज़दीक का जो पार्टी ऑफिस उसको मैसेज कन्वे करिए। हम भी कुछ फॉर्मुलेट कर रहे हैं, सिस्टम बना रहे हैं, तो उसमें कोई एक स्पेशल फ़ोन नंबर आपको दे देंगे। उसका अगले कुछ ही दिनों में तुरंत आप खबर करिए, हम लोग पार्टी की तरफ से जो करना है कर सकते हैं। और शुभेंदु अधिकारी जी जो हमारा मुख्यमंत्री है वो भी इस मामले में बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है। अगर जहाँ से भी उसको खबर मिल रहा है वो एक्शन हो रहे हैं, पुलिस एक्शन ले रहे हैं। बहुत सारा हमारा 1-2-4 पार्टी वर्कर्स का भी ये एबरेशन है, लेकिन ये बिच्छुती आ गया था, पुलिस उनको भी अरेस्ट कर लिया। और इस मामले में हम लोग एकदम स्ट्रिक्ट है। प्रधानमंत्री जी जीत का वेरी नेक्स्ट डे हमको फ़ोन करके बता दिया, जब आप अभी अध्यक्ष है ये आपका दायित्व बनता है जब पूरा सेक्टर में, पूरा बिजनेस फील्ड में किसी भी जगह पर अगर कोई ऐसा कुछ कदम उठाए, किसी भी जगह एक्सटॉर्शन हो, उसका ऊपर तुरंत कार्रवाई करो। आप अपने पार्टी का काम करो, सरकार को इत्तला कर दो, सरकार अपना काम करे। ये प्राइम मिनिस्टर और होम मिनिस्टर का घोषित स्टैंड है, इससे हम मुकर नहीं सकते। और आप निश्चिंत रहिए, अब जो कुछ हमारा तरफ से पॉलिसी डिसीजन का बात है वो तो आप लोग इतना देर तक हम लोग डिस्कशन किया। We have been passing through a very typical time. It's awkward. We have to face so many awkward situations in near future also if these things happen. This time of extension को आप बंद करना एक दिन का काम नहीं है और तुरंत हम बोल देंगे एक टेलीफोन कॉल से सब कुछ समाप्त हो जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं है। आप लोगों को भी इसमें किसी को पैसा मत दीजिए, किसी को पैसा मत दीजिए। जो देना है अपने वर्कर्स को दीजिए, जो देना है आपको सेल्समैन को दीजिए, दूसरा किसी को पैसा मत दीजिए। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words again. To conclude the formal proceedings of today's session, may I now request Shri Ramesh Agarwal, Senior Vice President of the Chamber, to propose the vote of thanks.
Guest in Chief Sri Bhattacharya, my colleagues on the dais, distinguished guests, members and chambers, members of the chamber, ladies and gentlemen. At the conclusion of today's felicitation in honor of Shri Samik Bhattacharya, Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, and State BJP President, it is indeed a great honor and a rare privilege for me to honor a vote of thanks. Thank you, sir, for sparing your valuable time to grace the occasion and sharing your special address with us. Sir, when you say that you are not the government, but you are our guide, philosopher, and friend, so we expect a lot from you, and we, as you rightly said, you will be more than delivering. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, your observation reflected both conviction and clarity, qualities which Bengal has always admired in public life. Your emphasis on governance, stability, industrial growth, and restoring confidence among investors has deeply resonated with the business community present here today. As I stand here and recall the immortal lines by Sri Dojendra Lal Ray, ধনধান্য পুষ্পে ভরা আমাদের এই বসুন্ধরা, তাহার মাঝে আছে দেশ এক সকল দেশের সেরা। সে যে স্বপ্ন দিয়ে তৈরি, সে দেশ স্মৃতি দিয়ে যায় ঘেরা। As I stand here, India is that land of dreams and civilization. And within this great nation, Bengal remains a state blessed with intellect, culture, enterprise, and immense possibilities. Sir, I am confident that with the sense of purpose and compass with which you are moving ahead, Bengal will once again reclaim its place as Shokal Desher Sera, not merely in memory and sentiment, but in industry, investment, opportunity, and progress. I would like to extend my thanks to all our members and distinguished dignitaries, industry leaders, members of the consular corps, and senior officials who have enriched this occasion with their august presence. I would also like to thank our friends from the media for their presence. With these words, I would like to request all of you to join me in carrying a hearty vote of thanks to our guest in chief, Sri Bhattacharya, with appreciative acclamation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. With this, we come to the close of today's felicitation ceremony. Thank you all for your gracious presence and participation. I would now request everyone to kindly join us for lunch.
Please allow the chief guest to leave.
Kindly allow the guest in chief to leave, and then you can all join for lunch.